Welcome back, everybody. We're playing Minecraft, hanging out with my sheep friends here underneath our water base that we made. So I've been doing some updates, and we're gonna go over those today. Probably not doing any builds today, but I did kind of want to show you guys what I've been working on. First thing we're going to do is we're going to check the cave. Or not cave. We're going to check the mine and see if the tree has grown. I planted a tree. I've been waiting for it to grow because I want a big tree down there. Is there a tree down there? I can't see. Not yet. It is in the spot to become a tree because it was raining and I went down there and checked it while it was raining, so it's in the right spot, but it looks like it hasn't grown yet. We'll continue on. The farm, just to get some updates. The farm is doing well. I've expanded it a little bit. We have wheat growing like all the way down here now. So wheat is done. I'm not going to plant any more wheat. It's filled its spot. We got potatoes growing on this side, and potatoes are doing very well. Carrots, those are also doing okay. Beets, I'm having some issues with them. They're not growing very much. We're not getting the return on them like we should be, so they're a little slow, but I'm gonna try to get them at least to maybe 2 rows. Maybe make carrots another row and move beets to these 2 rows. But the carrots are doing okay. I'm trying to let them grow. And then look, we got melons. Our melons are looking good. I think there are pumpkins in this game, but I have to go find them. But I believe there's pumpkins, so I do need to kind of save some space for pumpkins. But anyway, that's our farm. There's no changes to this side. Eventually we need to probably go down that way, past the barn, and see what is over there. Everything around here is still same as normal. Llamas, we got our 3 cows hanging out. Nothing has changed as far as the house goes. The tree farm is doing well. Look at our bamboo. That stuff's getting up there. It's not as covering though as the sugar cane, so it's not a lot of privacy, but I do like it. Like, these have gotten high. I think that might be as high as they get though, but I don't know how high these get. But they're doing okay. I mean, they're alright. I kind of like them. That's that area. So nothing really new happening over here. This has pretty much stayed the same. We're gonna head this way now, because I have made some updates to this area over here. So I did kind of fix this. I put the little gate in there and put a flower there. I gotta fix it a little bit more. Hey, sheep. Sheep coming over the bridge. So the farm, tree farm was doing good. I just cut all these down to get some wood. So that's why it's empty. And I was kind of letting it just kind of clean out before I started again. But I did make this. This is a storage room for our tree stuff. So we got all of our little boxes in here that have tree, like the stuff that I cut down from the trees. This will be a little bit better than having to run back to the barn every 5 minutes to get the tree stuff. It's not all full yet, so there's some empty ones. But yeah, I made this little house thing. I thought it was kind of cute. I got the design online, but I added all the extra stuff. So then we got our saplings and stuff here with some roses around it. I think there's roses behind it too. Yeah. Just to kind of give it some little color. But there's our little tree storage area. Got some sheeps. And then I started working on this over here. So I'm making my way to this mountain because I want to build something on top of this mountain. And I got sidetracked. And so I started building these little houses. So we have little houses. They're little. This one and that one are the same. This one's a little bit different. They all have the same stuff inside. Well, sort of. This is not a good example. But they're all basic, same design. So they all have like a furnace and a toolbox. They got a chest. I got to put a bed in that other one, but there's a bed. And then you can walk downstairs here and come out to this nice little open river area that I've made. And there's something down there we'll go look at here in a minute. But I made a land bridge to cross over to that area. It's not great, but it will do what it needs to do. And then I opened this up. Like, I tore everything down. I terraformed this whole thing. This was like all mountains. I don't know if you remember that, but if you go back to the last video and look, it was all mountains. I chopped it all down. Got to the water level and made one long strip, which I might change from grass to maybe gravel. But yeah, so I started building these little houses up here, and I started on this side. This side is not done yet. It's partially done. See, this is another house that's going to be here. Use the grass to kind of mark it out. And I started on this one. This one has a door, no walls, but the same concept. These are only going to be, these will all look the same probably. So this is what the model is going to look like for these houses over here. And then same thing, I will have to put a bed in here, but it's going to be the same, almost the same concept. This one I kind of fleshed out a little bit more. Oh, actually no, the bed is down here. Because I didn't have room. So, but kind of clean that up a little. Still the same thing, comes out to here. I gave this house a smoker and then another box, and they've got a little roof to protect them from the rain, unlike these guys who just walk out to it. And I'll probably do the same with this house. Now this other house over here that I was built, or that has been like created but not created, I don't think that it can go down to the water. Maybe it can. Let me see. So if I'm here, what does that look like? Oh yeah, it probably can. So maybe I'll make that one come down to the water too. I wasn't sure about that, but it looks like it can do it. So that one will probably come down to the water. We have this area over here that I need to figure out what to do with. And all these trees, of course, all these trees will have to come down. I'll have to flatten some of this out a little bit because it's just trying to make it nicer. I thought about putting in more houses over here after I cut, or not cut, but flatten all this part down. So all this, all that has to get flattened. But this kind of comes down, and then they've got like little steps. I might have to actually make steps, but yeah. That's kind of what I've been working on, and I cleaned out a whole bunch of trees. Those I kept just because they were giant trees. Maybe I'll make this a lake or something, so that way these people have something to look at. But so that's that area. That's all that. That's everything that's been going on there. This just leads to nothing. I didn't really have a plan. Originally I was gonna have this lead all the way across, but then I was like, nah. We'll just do the land bridge. I put all the vines down to kind of give it not a dirt look. So those are growing. So you come up here, got a couple flowers. We're gonna cross the bridge. Now this is a land bridge, so it's not gonna have any type of railing or anything. At some point maybe I'll put a couple lights on it just so it's not completely dark. We'll come down here. We're going to go to this next area that I started working on. And I did take this design from an online thing. It's not 100% like the online one. None of these buildings I make are 100% like the designs that I find. But it's pretty close, I guess. But anyway, we're going to cross this little bridge here. Oh wow, I got sheepies over here too. I started some trees over here to get this going, but this is our like fishing hut, fishing dock area. Get out of the way, sheep. So come in here. Not a lot in here. Just got a tree plant. Go up the steps here. There's the bed. I got it like the thing so you can look out. Oh, I thought that was a person. That was just sand. So we got that bed, little balcony so I can see my little town. It is turning into quite a little town over there, isn't it? This just, you look out to the ocean and then come out here. This is our balcony to see more ocean. I got some vines growing here. I need to put some lights on this. Right now it doesn't have any, but we're working towards that. Get down. So come down, we come out here. This is the out... Why is this still here? Okay, well, I threw a whole bunch of dirt away because I didn't need it, so I'm hoping that to just despawn eventually. But this is where, like, if you have your boats, little boats, not big boats, little boats can come in here, and then, you know, crafting station stuff that can basically just hang out. So, so that's this area. Not a real big dock. It's right now, it's like a little fishing boat dock, I guess. It's not even really, this is a house, so it's whoever lives there that they can do that. Now, I haven't even looked at this area up here, but I'll have to make a quick way up and quick way down. I have been up there to the top, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I want to build like a lighthouse, make this into a lighthouse. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do that. So I'm still trying to think about how I'm going to do it, because it's going to be a lot of... It's going to be a lot. I'll just say that. It's going to be a lot, and it's... The bad thing about it is it's really high up. So yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do there. And if I want to add to this, like to make maybe more of those houses or different houses along here. I don't want to clutter it up too much. But I think at some point I need to build I need a big ship. Like, I need to build a pirate ship. In the last world that we had, I had an amazing pirate ship that I built. And I don't have the plans for it anymore. Because I built it using plans. And it was in the water. And it was really amazing. And yeah, I don't have it anymore. So I'll have to try to find it. But I kind of want to do that. Or if I can even find one that's like sunken. And then I can go down and like fix the sunken one. I would like to do that. There is something I was trying to see. I think it's right there with the, like right above the cursor. And I do have a boat because I have been wondering. Oh my gosh, my inventory. Look at this. It's all claustrophobic. Oh, I fell through the world. I fell through the boat. No. I forget how to get in this thing. What is it, L2, I think? There we go. So we're gonna go see what this is real quick. We have time. But that's basically what I've been doing in the off time. So just building houses and stuff like that. I do want to see what this is because it looks like it's lights. I mean, I don't... At some point, there has to be land on the other side of this. I would hope so. Is this something? This looks like something. Oh no, maybe this is nothing. It's just another, it's another weird gateway thing. I would go down there and look at it. Look at all the bubbles coming up out of this. So that really isn't anything. That's a... Yeah. But I notice now, I'm looking out there, there is something right there. Let's go look at that. The good thing is I kind of know like how to get back because we're only going in one direction. As long as I don't lose my boat, we'll be okay. And there's another mountain over here. So there is land on the other side of this. And it's actually not that far away. This is definitely a temple. Yeah, I can see it below the water here. I wish the sun would come up. Of course I had to do this video in the dark. Oh, where's the moon? Is it almost time for it to come up? Oh god, no. Well, it looks like there's like... I think this is an island. I don't see any houses. I don't see any more villages or anything. But this is kind of neat. And this is actually a temple because I can see the stuff below it. Wow, this is actually pretty big. I don't know how this displays on the... I guess you can kind of see it. Look at that. That is pretty cool. See, that would be something... My gosh, trying to excavate this would be very difficult. You can do it. We could do it. And I bet there's stuff in there. I bet there's treasures in there. How would I even do this? I would have to have a lot of dirt. So the way you would have to excavate it is you would have to build a wall around it, I think, first. And then from there just drain the dirt, drain the water, not the dirt, drain the water out of it. Yeah. It's definitely doable, but it'd be a chore. I want the sun to come up so I can see this better. I'm trying to see if there's something else. There might be something over there on the horizon out there in the sand, maybe. There's a lot of water in this world. There's like way more water than what I thought it would be. But this is pretty cool. There's no way I can beacon this right now. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't think I need to. I kind of know where it's at. Luckily, because we're on survival mode, there's no enemies down there. So if I was to clean it out, I wouldn't have to worry about... only thing I'd have to worry about is drowning. Because you can drown in this mode. I don't see anything else besides this. But this is pretty cool. Alright, so that's a thing. So I guess I'm gonna head back. Head back to this lighted area. So looking at that versus our world, in theory, I could make like lighthouses, because the way this is set up, there's actually 3 very distinct lands right there. Is there a chest down here? This would be interesting to see if there was a chest. Oh, but I couldn't pick it up anyway because I don't have any inventory spots, so that's a waste. Okay, well, we'll head back. Actually, while we're on our little boat, let's go around this way, because I really haven't looked at anything over here. We'll follow the coastline a little bit. See if there's anything interesting over here to explore. I'm really upset that I cannot find a sunken pirate ship, because I know in one of the updates they were like everywhere. Like you can walk very far without seeing one in the water. And now it looks like they like did away with them or something. This is sand. This looks like maybe swamp. There's a mushroom. Swampy lands. Is there any houses in there? I don't... This boat. I don't see anything. It's a lot of cave systems going on here. Sorry, the boat's a little wobbly. It doesn't really drive right. A lot of high... Ugh, gosh. I mean, I like the high mountains, but come on, man. I want some flat area like this. Is that a house out there? That might be a house out there. Alright, that's for another video because my inventory is full right now. But look at all this. This is insane. You can't build anything on this. This would take forever. It's all freaking mountains. And those 2 trees up there, that's where our lighthouse thing is going to be. But man, there's a lot. We haven't explored any of this. So this is going to be interesting. It's really hard to build on these kind of areas. I like building on flat better, but maybe I can make something like we saw with the other village that was on the mountain, and just build housing all around the mountain. That's a thing. It would be very difficult to do, but it's doable. I don't even remember how I got up there. It was a chore to get up there. I do know that. So I will have to make a very easy access way to get up and get down if I'm going to do any type of building. Alright, we're back. I didn't even park in the boat spot, but that's okay. Boat, come with me. Okay, well that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what I was working on. So yeah. So now you've seen all the stuff that I've been doing. I don't know what I'm going to build next. I mean, I'm obviously going to finish whatever the heck is going on over here. I will finish that up. And I know at some point I said I was going to make a stable for horses. So maybe I'll do that. I believe I have enough I need to clean this all out, but I think I have enough stuff that I could probably do that without any problems. Yeah, I think the stable. So if I made a lake over here, I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult because there's like a whole ton of water. I need to build something I was thinking about doing. If I was to build houses on this side as well, they would have like underwater like rooms. What is that? That's lapis. I need to go down there and get that. So this would be kind of a neat living space if you were living on this side. I could make this come out to the ocean right there, which I might do just because it's there. And then of course, if that was the case, making this lake over here would not be a problem. It's already it's got 2 puddles in here. I could just fill it in right here, but I'd have to close this off so that way it would be a proper lake. And then of course you'd have the beach. So that kind of seems like the plan, and all of this has to go away. All these trees have to go away. I don't know where I'm going to put my pirate ship, which is kind of the reason why I haven't built it yet. It would probably be good to put it here, facing out that way. That might be a thing to do. I don't know yet. I'm still debating on what I want to do with it. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to work on in the offline. The next time we come back, we'll probably get an update. I'll show you all the new stuff that is happening. And then maybe we'll go do some exploring. We'll either do exploring or we'll do another build. I just got to figure out what I want to build, because right now this area over here is just, it needs to be corrected. And I have to do a lot of work to correct it. Oh, there goes a wolf. So now I have wolves again. There's another one. I think the good thing is the more trees I cut down, I think I mentioned this earlier, the less wolves are spawning, because they spawn in forests, and obviously we have like eliminated the forest. So there's no forest for them besides all of the stuff back there behind that. But I'm okay with them spawning back there. Don't spawn up here and kill all the sheeps that I have. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Please leave a like, share, favorite, comment, or subscribe to my channel to get up to date with more videos that are similar to this one. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.